Countdown, sponsored by Lyons Corner House Cakes.
Thank you very much. Well, it is very nice of you to give us that very warm welcome. It has cheered me up because it's Wednesday. You know what it's like Wednesday. And until I came into the studio and saw all these happy, smiling faces, I really had the midweek blues.
Oh.
Did you, Carol?
I've still got them. but they're paling by the minute.
OK, well, the blues will dissipate because we've got a champion who's certainly not blue. He's very much in the pink, as they say, and a delightful lady to take him on. So will you please welcome champion Chris Smith and challenger Jill Bright. Well, welcome back to Chris, 18-year-old Chris. Now, he had a great win yesterday, didn't he? It was a marvellous game. He overturned young Daniel Summers, who was 16, so great young person's game yesterday, by 53 points to 24. And Daniel was unable to score a single point in the whole of part two, so it was a great second half from Chris. He's a student from Cleckheaton, and he faces a stiff challenge today from this bright lady, yes, Jill Bright from Moore, which is near Warrington. She is a retired widow with 2 grown-up daughters and 3 grandsons, and I happen to know that Jill is a huge fan of mine, aren't you, Jill? Talk about on cue. Now, she's a church tourist guide and a voluntary worker with a local branch of Arthritis Care. She's also a dog lover, therefore she's set her heights high. She hopes to box her opponent's ears. And if she wins, she says she'll raise the woof. So that's Jill Bright. Now, in Dictionary Corner today is a lady who brings style and elegance to everything she does. Of course, I, frankly, as you know, have no need of her expertise, but I'm sure that Carol could do with a few tips after the show. So please welcome, accompanied by Armani, Mark Nyman, the Sultan of Sophistication, Meryl Thomas.
Doesn't that make me Sultana, really?
Well, I don't know.
Just a dried something.
I notice your hair is in the page boy look these days.
Yes, or a DA. That ages me, doesn't it? Yeah, I've had the chop.
OK, well, Meryl, well, good luck to you with Mark, and you're in good hands, believe you me.
Oh, I know.
Right, well, Chris, now you've been quiet so far. How are you feeling about today?
Nervous.
You're nervous, OK. Well, you were nervous yesterday. You did brilliantly, so off you go.
Can we start with the vowel, please?
Start with a vowel. E.
Another one, please.
Okay. That's A.
And another.
And E.
And a consonant, please.
N.
And another.
D.
And another, please.
L.
And another.
D.
And another.
S.
And another, please.
And another consonant, Chris.
Yes, please.
And R.
Good. First lineup of the prog, so let's start the clock. So, what do we say? Chris, how many?
7.
Chris says 7. Now then, Jill.
9.
Beg your pardon?
9.
9. Coming in here with your fan and saying 9 straight away. Goodness gracious. Well, we'll hear the 7.
Learned.
My learned friend. What's this 9?
Slandered.
Slandered.
Yes.
Superb.
Wonderful.
Yeah. That is the most fantastic way to start. A dream start. The first words you utter on countdown are to say 9. It's terrific. And of course that's 18 points, because 9-letter word, 18 points. Phew, he's still shaking.
No, can I go home now?
Well, you might need to score a bit more than 18, because Chris is pretty bright, believe you me. It's your turn now for some letters then, Jill.
Consonant, please.
Thank you, Jill. T.
A vowel.
O.
Consonant.
H.
Vowel.
I.
Vowel.
E.
Consonant.
M.
And another, please.
Another consonant. N.
A vowel.
A.
And a consonant to finish.
And Y.
Okay, there we go on the second round. Well, of course, I'm going to say to you how many, and you can get many, but I hope we can do better than that. Jill?
7.
7, yes. And Chris?
7 as well.
Right, here, Chris is 7 now.
Amenity.
Amenity.
Ditto.
Amenity. Yes, amenity, therefore, are 7. Seems to be okay, yep.
And we couldn't do any better than amenity either.
Nope.
Well, Jill, good. 25 and 7, so you're off the mark, Chris, well done. And it's Chris's letters.
Start with a consonant, please.
Thank you, Chris. J.
And another.
L.
And another.
L.
And a vowel, please.
Nearly got Jill. And, U.
And another vowel, please.
I.
Another vowel, please.
O.
Another consonant, please.
D.
Another consonant, please.
C.
Another vowel, please.
And a vowel. Ooh. I.
Okay, let's have a crack at this one. Here we go. Time it is to say, Chris, how many?
Just 5.
5 for Chris. Jill?
And 5.
And 5. Jill's 5.
Cloud.
Yes, Cloud. Cloud 5 here. Chris?
I have cloud as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We had cloud and we had lucid. It was a horrible set of letters, actually, very difficult.
Yeah.
But Mark,
Just spotted a 6, which is loculi, Loculi, which is the plural of loculus, a zoological term meaning a number of small separate cavities.
Okay, well, loculi. Well, if old dentist watching might have got that, but precious few others, I trow. Well, 5 we had there, so 12 and 30. So now, Jill, after your brilliant performance with the letters, let's see what you like at the numbers, please.
I'll have 1 from the top and 5 from the bottom, please.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's have a look at what we have. We have 6 and 9, 3 and 2, 6 and 50, and the target for you both is 226.
Okay, 226 is what is required, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Yeah, well, 226 then, Jill.
227.
1 away. What do you say, Chris?
I think I've got 227 as well.
As you're a bit dubious, Chris, I'm going to have to go to you.
6 minus 2 is 4.
6 minus the 2 gives you 4.
50 plus 6, 56.
50 plus the other 6 is 56.
Times that 4,
It's 2, 2, 4.
and not on the 3.
And yes, you haven't used that. Okay, add that on. 2, 2, 7.
Yeah, okay, good. That's for 7. Excellent. 7 points there. Jill?
6 minus 2 is 4,
Yeah.
times 50 is 200, and 3
Okay.
times 9 is 27.
Hang on. You got the 200. What's the rest?
3 times 9 is 27.
3 times the 9. Okay, you haven't used that. Is it 27 and add that on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, so that's also 227, so obviously another 7 points. So what about 226, Carol?
Yeah, I think there are a number of ways of doing this. This is the first way I did. Is 50 minus 9 is 41, times 6 is 246. Take away the 2, and then say 3 times 6 is 18. Take that away as well, and that's 226.
Okay, so look at the scores then. Not bad at all. 19 for Chris, good score, and 37 there for Jill because of that 9-letter word. So that's the score for these two. And say we welcome back Meryl Thomas, who always has a thing or two to tell us, don't you, Meryl?
Thank you. I don't know, Richard. You'll soon tell me. Well, when I'm playing Countdown at home, it's not just the words that I can make that make sense. It's the words I make that don't make any sense at all, like the last lot of letters that were awful. And it's amazing how much gibberish you actually can come up with when you're playing Countdown. So I wondered, it set me thinking, why do we have the alphabet that we have? So I looked up the origins of an alphabet, and apparently the first one came in at around 2,000 years BC from a country in the Eastern Mediterranean. Then in the 2nd century AD, the term alphabet was coined by the Latin alphabetum, which was to describe the first 2 letters of the Greek alphabet, alpha and beta. And it became the sort of word that you use to describe anything which described that Greek system. Now, since alphabet has actually stretched so that it describes basic principles of anything at all. Our alphabet really came into being and was finalized in the 17th century. And it's always been a bit too wordy with our 26 letters. People have always been trying to cut it down. The shortest alphabet in the world is in Papua New Guinea, where they have simply 11 letters. And the longest one is in Cambodia, where their alphabet has 72 characters. But ours, because of our 26 letters, we've always been trying to do it phonetically or with shorthand. In fact, Bernard Shaw left £10,000 to see if a new phonetic alphabet could be produced, which would make it easier to read, write, and cheaper to print. But I must tell you, the reason we get so much gibberish when we're doing it at home on Countdown is that because, and I've got to read this, there are 29,000 quadrillion, you got that, Carol, combinations that you can have of our language. That is 29 followed by 27 zeros. So it's amazing we ever come up with a word that makes sense at all, really.
Well, we'll talk about this during the break, and we'll see you after the break. Thank you so much.
Countdown, sponsored by Lions Swiss Roll. Countdown, sponsored by Lions Swiss Roll.
Yes, welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. The scores are thus wise. Chris Smith, the champion on 19, which is a pretty good half-time score in normal circumstances. But Jill Bright's doing OK on the night because she's 37, as you know from that 9-letter word. So 19 and 37 the score. Round 5, Jill's choice.
Consonant, please.
Thank you. M.
And another one.
V.
And another one.
G.
And another one.
Y.
And a vowel, please.
E.
And a vowel.
A.
And a vowel.
A.
And a consonant.
Yeah. T.
And a final consonant,
Thank
please.
you, Jill. ATV.
ATV. We remember that, don't we? ATV. Here we go. well. Well, Jill.
5.
5, yes, Chris.
Oh, 5 as well.
Go on then, Chris, what's your 5?
Agate.
Agate. Yes,
And
agate.
agate.
Agate. It's a jewel, isn't it, Meryl, an agate?
Yes, it's a semi-precious stone. And we had that as well, and only a couple of other 5s, matey, meaty,
Yeah.
gamey.
That's it.
Nothing better.
Yeah. Okay, well, agates or matey. Nice word, that, matey.
Matey.
Friendly. Hello, matey.
Hello, matey.
Right. 5 it is then, and 24 and 42. And Chris, letters, please.
Can we start with a consonant, please?
Thank you. P,
And a vowel, please.
I,
And a consonant, please.
R,
And another consonant, please.
D,
And a vowel, please.
E.
And a
Looks like a
consonant,
word,
please.
doesn't it? Consonant. T,
And a vowel, please.
U,
And another consonant.
P,
And another vowel, please.
and a vowel. Thank you. And I.
Good. There's the letters up on the board, and the clock will now start to roll. Yes, Chris?
7.
7, Jill.
7.
7, Jill, 7.
Tripped.
Chris?
Tripped as well.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, 7 it is.
Yes, that's as good as it gets.
Yes, we don't do any better, I'm afraid.
No.
Okay, right, so we're on 7 there, so not bad, well done. So 31, 49, on we go now, 3 more rounds, letters game. Last letters game now from you, Jill, please.
Vowel, please, Carol.
Thank you, Jill. O,
And another one.
A,
And a third one.
third vowel. E,
And a consonant.
W,
And another one.
G,
And another one.
R,
And another one.
and F,
And a vowel.
O,
And a consonant, please.
and S.
And that's the selection of the last letters game, and the clock starts now. Yes, Jill.
7.
7, and Chris.
7.
Right, Jill, 7.
Forages.
Forages, Chris.
Forages as well.
Yeah, forage. It's great. I love going to forage. The forage is there for 7. Anything else, girls and boys?
Well, we've not got anything better, I'm afraid, than a 7. We've got 4 goes, which Mark tells me is all right with.
Yeah, it can be spelt with an E or without an E in the middle. So in this case, it's F-O-R-G-O-E-S. Yeah.
All right.
And there's
And yes, when you were saying about Jill raising the woof, Mark's come up with a lovely one here.
there's woofers, W-O-O-F-E-R-S. And a woofer is a loudspeaker designed to produce low frequencies, which is the opposite of a tweeter.
Yeah,
So now
Yeah.
you know.
good. That's nice. The woofers, very good. Very good. Okay, well, on swiftly now. We look at the scores, 38, 56. Numbers for Chris, please.
Well, I'll try 6 small ones then.
6 small ones. From any of these rows, Chris?
Yeah,
Okay.
please.
Right, a random selectionette here. To give us 9 and 3, 8 and 2, 7 and 4. No 10 to help us here. The target is 354.
Yes, you have to get 3, 5, 4. 30 seconds to get it. There we go. 354, Chris?
I've only got to 353.
No,
Well, that's not bad. 353's I've only got a 353. That's not bad. What have you done, Jill?
I've only got to 351.
Okay, the 353 is nearer the 2. Carol's still hard at work, but she's now paying attention to you, Chris, for 353.
7 minus 2 is 5.
Yep, 7 minus 2 is 5.
Times the 8 is 40.
Yeah, is 40.
Times the 9 is 360.
Yeah, it is indeed.
And then take off the 4 and the 3.
And you haven't used those. Take away the 4, take away the 3. Yeah, 353.
Yeah. Now, you were still working it out. Has light dawned?
No, I've actually got 353 by 2 completely different ways, but I'm sure it's possible. I just haven't got it yet.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good for the game because 45 and 56 it is. 45 and 56. Right. So we come to the conundrum. Jill, are you ready? Yep. Right. If you're both ready, please now reveal today's countdown conundrum. No, shame vibe. You'll kick yourself on this one. It wasn't crucial, but you'll kick yourself. Here it is. Oh, misbehave, misbehave. Well, I don't know, misbehave, but the score is, as it was, 56 and 45. So thanks mainly to that brilliant 9-letter word. The new champion is the big fan of Countdown here, Jill Bright. Well done, Jill.
I need this now. I need this now.
Okay, so well done, Chris. You recovered very well from the initial setback. It's a nightmare if someone gets a 9-letter word in the first round, but you did it with great sportsmanship, and we wish you all the very best. Big goodie bag for Chris, and all the very best to this young man, Chris Smith. And we'll just very quickly have a quick look at this lady, Wilma Anscombe. Hello, Wilma, from Chippenham.
Hello, Richard.
Now, the chips are down, I think, tomorrow. What about you and the conundrum, eh?
No chance.
No chance. No way. We'll see. We will see what happens tomorrow. So that's the lineup for tomorrow. Wilma and Jill and Meryl and Mark over there. And oh, she can do it now.
I can, yes. 4 plus 2 is 6, times 7 times 9 is 378. And then 3 times 8 is 24, and take it away. But a bit too late, I think.
No applause, please. Thank you
No.
very much indeed. Save your applause for me. I say good night. Good night. Thank you. Goodbye.
Well, forget France 98. The big match is Ron Atkinson versus Eamon Holmes. Celebrity Countdown tomorrow on 4 at 8 o'clock. Well, next on 4, Ricky Lake gets very angry with the teenagers who just want to have a baby.
Countdown, sponsored by Lyons Corner House Cakes.